on, everybody? James here, RedemptionAgency.com. 22 years selling full-time on eBay. And you might think, hey, he's coming down to pull some orders. No. Since I turned off promotions, I had about 5 sales immediately. Within an hour, within 30 minutes, actually. Had like 5 sales. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, okay, maybe there's something to this. I think I've had 2 since. So we're going on like 5, 6, 7 hours with 2 orders. So yeah, turning off promoted on my store just, I know some people when they turn it off, they say they get a lot of sales. Not my store, unfortunately. So I don't know what's going on. So I'm kind of out of, what kind of sucks turning them off right now is because I'm out of the loop. You know, it's something different, so I don't know what to expect. It's just emptiness. It's no offers to send out, no emails from customers. It's just silent. And honestly, I don't like that feeling. I don't like that feeling. I am literally stressing myself out thinking about it. So I went out today and found some new shelving for my project. So I'm gonna get to that and show you guys what I'm doing. The next stage of my organizing and such. But I am stressing because if I'm not making X amount of money, I'm not paying the bills. And I don't like that. Baby girl. I came from nothing. I don't want to go back. So when things are just like a desert, it's worrisome because I just get flashbacks of having nothing in life. I don't like that feeling. I'm trying not to break down and turn it back on, but I'm weak. I am weak, to be honest with you. Because at least with them on, I kind of know what to expect, even though it's 50% less than what it was 2 years ago. So that being said, maybe I just need to look at it all differently somehow. You know, instead of expecting eBay to fix the problem that we know they have, like today with people not being able to check out, people not being able to print labels to mail their items. Maybe I just need to, you know, I've experimented so much over this year alone with just different variables, trying different things, and there's really, I'm trying to find out, my arm's getting tired like this. There's really no huge changes to make something pop anymore. So maybe I just need to accept that it is the way it is and build upon that somehow. Whether that's putting more time into Poshmark, you know, Vendoo and cross-listing, concentrating on my organizing so items can be pulled quicker. Because honestly, it really has affected my listing. Because I mean, I had 52,000, but the thing is, one of the problems is, and I've called it in twice over the past couple months, but like when I end and sell similar, I'll lose out of 200 items, I'll lose anywhere from 3 to 12 items that will not get relisted. And the reason is because it's deleting the pictures and or deleting the item specifics. So if I wanted to take a half hour to go through and fix them all, I could, but I just like, you know what, forget it, delete, be done with it. So my 52,000 items have dropped down to about 51.2, 51.3, somewhere in there. So I'm kind of going backwards instead of forwards. I'm not keeping up. But I don't know. So maybe I just need to, you know, concentrate on 3 things: my organization project, cross-posting to Poshmark, and doubling my eBay inventory. Seeing what happens when I've been putting up a lot more DVDs, a lot more t-shirts, and those numbers have grown. So who's to say if I double my hats, my hat sales won't double, even though they're 50% less than they were 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I just need to shift the focus. Still be aware of what's going on, still be vocal about what's going on. Hey, this is happening. Getting customers saying this, etc., etc. But just changing that focus, because it's not fun. It's not fun. But let me show you what I'm doing here. I'm going to flip the camera around. So as you know, I've got some more boxes, but what I'm doing with the boxes now is I am cutting them in half, basically. So we've got S38A, S38B, so that it's going to make it, you know, easier to find something in the box. You don't have to search the whole box to find it, just one little section of the box. So those will all get switched over eventually. And the hats are being put into hat boxes, the banker boxes, if you will, those style boxes. As of right now, I do get a light for in here, so I just don't have the light put up yet because that one went out. But here's the banker boxes of the hats. So right now I'm at H27, so that's hat 27. Fits about 25 hats in each box. But I am making space for some new shelving units to hold those banker boxes over here. So I've been working on cleaning this area out, as you can tell. As I am redoing these boxes, or the totes into these boxes, I am taking all these extra little totes here, 125 and such, and putting them into those. So it's eliminated a lot of those over here already. Plus my old failed cubes that fell. So getting those out of here. A lot of these clothes have been up so long that they're not even listed anymore. So I am gonna finish up these totes. Tote of clothes there, some clothes on the shelf, and then start working on this back section. Get those cleaned out. And then I'm gonna get some shelving units that hold the banker boxes for here. So this will be all hats. And as I'm doing it, I'm pulling the hats out of these boxes and putting them in the banker boxes. So that's where I'm at with those right now. So that wall will be for them. Probably this whole section up here will be for hats. And then also the hats will line the wall over here like they're doing here, but it'll be a little bit different. And I'll show you why. Because I love these. I've been using these since day one. The problem is they get so heavy on the bottom that they crush. And then if you're like out like this is getting ready to fall over. So what I'm doing is the ones I am keeping of these, I am putting DVDs only in them, and or 8 tracks, because those are 2 very light medias compared to CDs and cassettes. So these will be all switched over to DVDs and 8 tracks. Hats will be up there. Other plush and stuff like that will be going into these boxes, and then I'll eventually get all these transferred over to boxes too. I'll probably have to get new shelving units for this section. This one may be fine, but I'll have to see. I'll have to measure and see. But the CDs and such are going in these new shelving units I am buying. So I went out and pieced this together today. I really don't have no real room to really show you. Here, actually, let me do this. There we go. I should have put it on the wide view before. So, yeah, so here's what we're doing here. I do got a little bit of wasted space up here, so these will probably move up here eventually. It probably won't hurt it too much that when there's hats in there, it'll be very light to move out of the way and pull one of these down, if you will. Everything in here is alphabetized. The CDs are alphabetized, the 8-tracks are alphabetized. But 8-tracks are not going in here anytime anymore. They did at this point, but that is being changed now. So all CDs, all alphabetized, quick to find. Then cassettes will go in them also. They'll be on the bottom row. Then CDs will be on the top of them on those 3 shelves. So there'll be a row of cassettes and a row of CDs. And then just row of CDs here. So that's what I'm working on now. This whole piece I got at Menards. I pieced it together. I think the shelving unit as a whole was about 3. Was it? Now I forgot. I want to say 300, but was it that? I don't remember now. It's under that. It's either 300 or under, somewhere in there. I don't remember exactly how much it was now because I pieced it all together. But this will eventually, I'll get several more to go all the way down. So, but yeah, so that's what I'm working on now. So that's what I'm concentrating on. And that's where I'm going. So yeah. Oh, there we are. So I just got to figure out now how to stop worrying about this change, or do I just go back and change my thought process? So I've got some deep thinking to do. But whatever I do, I need to stick with it and just face reality. Because I'm just, I don't know. I am like mentally drained from the day. Like right now, I only have $275 in sales, and we're around 7 p.m. or something like that. So, or yesterday, I only had 307 all day. So, but being that my promoted's been off most of the day, and I'm almost still, but see, that's the problem with the promoted. It'll get less and less as time goes on because I still sold more promoted today than organic because people have already clicked on them or what have you. So you still get charged for the promoted fees. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best way for me to mentally do it. I'm kind of looking at this as like a reality check where, okay, after yesterday and after today with the promoted off, well, the other days don't look half bad now, right? But that's the bad thing, because the past 14 days prior to that, my average was 550 to 600, where like the month before, the average, or maybe it was the month before or the month before that, one of the two, my average days were $700. So they kind of gone down the closer we've got to fourth quarter. So what's next? $300 average days? Or, I mean, I don't know. So I've got to figure out what's going to be the best way to look at it and move forward, because I'm tired of worrying about things that I can't change, because it's not allowing me to enjoy the thing I love to do. She looked up at me. So I got to figure it out because, like I said, it even though sales are like 50% less than what they were 2 years ago or whatever, before they started messing with this site, I'm still not hurting. I'm just at the break even, right? So I've got to look myself in the mirror and say, I'm okay with breaking even right now because I'm happy. Everything, the bills are being paid. I'm happy. I'm fine at breaking even. So I need to have that talk with myself, if you will. The bills get paid, payroll gets paid, I'm okay with it, type of thing. So. I was just asked, because I cut my payroll, because since the past 2 years, my sales have been cut in half. And I take a pretty decent amount pay from the business. So for a couple of months, I've cut my pay in half to get caught up on a credit card that was backing up a little bit for the past 2 years. So taking 2 months to do that, 3 months to cut my, was it 2 or 3? I don't remember now. It's either been 2 or 3. Cutting it in half just to get that card back on again. But, it's not a big deal, with the amount of money I take out of the business. So, for the year. So, I think it's somewhere around 86,000, I think, or something like that. So I take, a comfortable, I make a comfortable living doing this. I just have to realize that more, even if I'm not getting what I feel I should be getting from eBay. So I'm using this little stress to really reevaluate how I look at it all. Because I'd rather have stress for a day and analyze than stress for a month and not being able to pay something. You know what I mean? So thankfully, I'm not there yet. It wouldn't surprise me if the way eBay is going that it gets there, but as of right now, it's not there yet. So I need to enjoy the moment. So that's kind of where I am right now. So, I just wanted to do a little stress relief, a little, me, I got to say what's on my mind, and that helps me de-stress. It helps me spitball, brainstorm, whatever you want to call it. So getting my feelings out. So that's what I'm doing. That's what this video is about. This video is more about me. And so I hope you guys are all right with that. This is a me video, damn it. So, again, thank you guys for that, the reaction on the sold business. Already over 500 subscribers on that channel, and getting ready to hit 900 views on the first video. So I appreciate that. It's pretty cool. So, right, I got to figure out what I'm doing. So, plus I'm hungry. That never adds. That's never good when you're hungry and stressed out. So, gotta change my perception. So, well, thanks everybody for listening. If you're still here listening, I appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next video. Later.